Welcome back. In the previous part, things didn't go well. A doorway to some weird dimension opened up, and we kinda sorta saw Ragna's sister. There's something more going on there, but I'm not quite sure just yet. Oh, we got no voice acting. To think something like that was happening all this time. Indeed. I'm glad to have my castle back, but that leaves us with a new mystery to solve. What was on the other side of that strange door? Where did it lead? It must look like it opened up to some weird void. I want to know what they need the rainbow jewel for in all of this. How about it, Granny? You know anything about it? I mean, judging by your clothes, you've probably been alive since the dawn of time, so... Watch your mouth there, lass. I guess my fashion... I can't remember what voice I was giving her before. It's just like, I don't know. I guess my fashion's too avant-garde for a young whippersnapper like you. I pity you never know... never know the thrill of a real style... What? I pity you'll... Oh, you'll... Yeah. I pity you'll never know the thrill of real style. I think I've got the voice back now. Huh. Well, I guess no one could accuse you of not having a unique flavor. A fashion is all about expressing your individuality. So, if you're gonna just grab random stuff out of your closet or wear a rug, you might as well pick whatever will make an impact. Very good, child. Glad to see you've got a sharp eye and an open mind. I don't have a clue what they're talking about right now. The world sure is difficult to understand sometimes. Anyway, moving on. Didn't Zahar mention something about it? He made reference to Luna Mundus. Yeah, I remember him saying something about that. What do you know about it? Unfortunately, I'm afraid my knowledge is lacking here. I've heard little and less of it in my 200 years of witching. I'm not privy to the details of what Duke Geekart did 500 years ago either. He never spoke much about those times. However, he did once tell me about something he sealed away in the chapel. It was the mirror, wasn't it? Indeed it was. Duke Geekart called that mirror the doorway to disaster. He ordered that it never be used, and so within the chapel it remained all these years, sealed away, don't you know? However, it appears that the rainbow jewel was used to break the seal. No way. Everything that's happened so far, it's like they had it all planned out. Even us coming here with the jewel. So that strange place we saw through the doorway called forth from the mirror. You're telling us that's Luna Mundus? I am. Of that there can be no doubt. It would seem that some manner of calamity lies beyond. Wait just a minute here. If this is true, it would mean that Odious, a vampire, went there and took his servants with him. And if that's the case, then all we've managed to do is trade one problem for another. In fact, it may be more accurate to say things can only get worse from here on out. Please don't worry about it, my princess. You've gone through such trouble reclaiming your castle. You should take a well-deserved rest for now. That'd be nice, but I can't. My uncle went and opened the doorway to disaster that my father sealed. That makes this my problem too. My princess. Madam Witch, Miss Fiona, I know that my uncle's deeds have caused no end of trouble across Gran Valen. But, be that as it may, I'd like to request your further assistance. Together, we can prevent the coming disaster and restore true peace to this land. Alwen. Well, I've always planned on helping you out. But what about you, miss? Not in my wildest dreams could I have ever imagined I'd be joining forces with a demon. My family has worked to defend the people of Gran Valen against the threat of demons for hundreds of years. Demons like me, you mean? However, it is true that your father was once the ally of mankind. and it is said that their combined might was enough to lay low one of the 6 demon lords. So what I'm getting at, Alwen, is that I see no reason why we could not cooperate, considering the scale of the threat facing us. Excellent. You have my thanks, Fiona L. Valence. And you mine. I can only hope you forgive me for raising my blade against you. Done. It's water under the bridge now. My, how things can change. Well, looks like they're gonna cancel their rematch, huh? Could you be any more obvious, Pockle? I know you've been dreaming about these 2 ladies getting all sweaty and pinning each other in the mat in a wrestling free-for-all. No, I haven't. Mostly. Don't go giving everyone we meet the wrong impressions about me. Those carefree kids really go a mile a minute. So Ragna, what are you gonna do now? You haven't said a single word this entire time. It's not like you. Oh. Master, do your wounds still hurt? I have this special ointment from my grandfather I could rub... No, I'm fine. They gave me a pretty good beating, but I ain't down for the count. Master Ragna. That said, I hate to be a killjoy after you've all pumped yourselves up, but you can count me out. Loads of exclamations then. Like, what? Master? Ragna, what? You saved my life. I helped you get your castle back. That was our deal. And now your castle's back in your hands. I'd say that a debt's paid in full, wouldn't you? No, you're right. The effects of the contract will linger for a while longer. But from here on out, you'll no longer be my blood knight. And I guess I'm free to do what I want. I haven't left your side ever since you pulled me from the wreck of the Tristan. If I leave her sitting there all busted up any longer, she's gonna think I abandoned her. Hey, damn it, what's gotten into you? You can't just up and leave at a time like this. Ragna. We'd be glad to assist you with any repairs you need to make to your aeroplane. We'd even be willing to foot the bill, if you'd be okay with that, of course. Let me stop you right there. What makes you think I'd want to put myself in even more debt? Well, Master Ragna, please. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a jerk about this, but I'm gonna have to turn you down, and that's that. I know you've got a lot on your plate, but just do what you can, I guess. You'll pull through. Anyway, once I get the Tristan fixed up, I'm leaving Ilvard. So long. It's properly affected him, hasn't it? Master Ragna? What happened to him back there in the castle? He was shouting someone's name at the top of his lungs. Yeah, who knows? But you know, I wouldn't mind getting out of here myself. I've got a feeling that the longer we stick around, the more likely we are to get settled with having to help out. My, I suppose I was in error. I thought the lad was made of sterner stuff than that. I have to agree. Ah, jeez. Forget about him already. Just let him go, princess. A terrible man is just alright, and you're wrong. My princess? Sorry, Rue. It seems I'll have to hold him to the promise he made. I'll be back in a bit, so could you'll just wait here for me. Oh, I was hoping this would be voice acted, but no. Ragna. No, it's you. I've got nothing more to say to you. Well, you may not have anything to say to me, but I have plenty I want to say to you. So sit down, shut up, unplug your ears, and listen. Hey, what are you? You ignoramus. You good-for-nothing. Hey, you cold-hearted blockhead. red-headed, plane-crashing, monster-mashing moron. And what's more... Whoa, hold on. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Shut up. I'm doing the talking here. You made a promise to me. And if that promise means nothing to you anymore, then I have the right to lay into you as much as I want. Sure, I don't know about your situation or what you're going through. Sure, I don't know who that girl is. I really wish you'd tell me, but it's not my place to go prying into your personal life. Hey, Alwen. But even so, when I see you turning away from the truth instead of facing it head on, I can't just look the other way. Oh. Turning away from the truth, huh? Nothing gets by you, does it? Do my words sting? If that's what it takes to get through to you, then so be it. I don't know about you, but I'd like to believe that there was more to us than just pithy exchanges and idle chatter. What are you getting at? If I didn't know better, I'd almost think you'd fallen for me or something. I mean, what was all that just now? Some big ol' all-or-nothing declaration of love? Well, I don't know. Maybe I do love you. I've gone my entire life without knowing the tender brush of love or romance. So maybe what I'm feeling right now really is that. But without any prior experiences to compare it with, I can't really say for sure. On the other hand, could just be indigestion. Come on, I was just messing with you. You know, a joke. And yet, there you are, racking your brain over it. Yes, a joke. She's blushing. Anyway, what you do now is up to you. If you want to fix your aeroplane, I may protest, but I won't stop you. And if you want to patch up our partnership, I wanted you to know I'll welcome you back with open arms. But that's not all I came here to say. There's something I've been wanting to ask, that everyone who was there in the chapel wanted to ask but couldn't. Who is Mia? And what relationship does she have to the sorceress ex machina? Well, she claimed to be a mere puppet, but she's clearly nothing of the sort. Is she a demon? A human? I don't know, but there's no mistaking the spark of life inside her. So I was wondering if perhaps she's not what you're thinking. She's not your sister? Alright then. You're not too far off the mark though. Mia is my little sister. What? That's what we all hoped, well not hoped for, but all had an idea and inkling towards, so I didn't think anything more. Or at least, she was. She died 7 years ago. That's why that lifeless shell of a girl can't have anything to do with her. Mia's already... She left this world a long time ago. I just mistook the sorceress for her in the heat of the moment. I guess their faces look that similar. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Thanks for worrying about me. Once I've got the Tristan fixed up, I'll stop by the castle before I leave. Anyway, see you later. You liar. Your lips may have said one thing, but your face told me the truth. They're totally ending up together by the end. Oh, we're just playing as him now then. You're still doing your performance even now? I suppose it makes sense. I've been losing a lot of my audience lately. It's a minor miracle if I can get passersby to even turn their heads. I'm seriously in trouble here. Alright then, see you later. Hut. Like, you'd think you'd fix your sign, at least. You'd think you would. But, right, we need to go back to the Tristan, I assume, so let's just leave the area. Completely missed the stairs. Completely missed it. Alright, so we wanna go back in. and go up here. So I can't think of where else I'd need to go. It's got to be Brandy Hill. Alright. If I'm gonna fix the Tristan, I'll have to borrow some tools. She needs some pretty extensive work. Gonna need more than a handyman's hammer and screwdriver, that's for sure. Oh well. I'll head to the airstrip and see what they can loan me. I'll have to do the best I can with the tools I can route up here. Probably not much. Right, so, there we go. Let's go see Gashler, I assume. Gashler, you got any tools? Hey, quit with the long face. I don't know what happened, but you gotta pull yourself together. Eyes front, feet together, keep moving forward. Alright then. Ragna. What's up? Oh, well, see. I just had a favor I wanted to ask you. I was wondering if you had any spare toolboxes lying around that I could borrow. Just for a little while, of course. Spare toolboxes, huh? Well, I guess if that's all. Okay, just give me a sec. I mean, I can see two. Oh, well, there we go. It just disappears. Here you go. One invisible toolbox. Contain toolbox that is invisible. It's a bit of a beta, but it should have everything you need in there. The tools are pretty well worn, but that just goes to show how much I like using them. Thanks, Miriam. You're a doll. I really owe you one. Don't go getting all sweet on me. I'm just returning the favor. Come on, get going. Or did you need something else? Oh my. Right, let's head back then. So I'm waiting for him to come back to the conclusion of like, no, I need to go with Alwen. It's like, he's got to get to that point, surely. Can't just be like, this is the end of the game, he just leaves. That would actually be funny thinking about it. The game just ends, it's like, yeah, that's it. There's no more, it just leaves. End of the world happens later, sometime. No idea when. Actually shows the castle off into the distance now. It's kind of cool. Before it was just a shimmering thing. Oh. It still looks like it's shimmering a little. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with me now. Everyone got a real eye full of me making an ass of myself back there. Don't worry. I'll fix you up good as new, no matter what. That's about the only thing I can do right now, anyway. I wonder if we'll actually get to fly it around, like, properly at any point as, like, a part of the gameplay. That'd be interesting. Where do you get the ladder from? Like, that can't have been in the toolbox. Alright. What do you mean, alright? I mean, look at it. It's barely changed. Let's get a better look at you. I don't think I'm going to be able to repair some of this damage with just the tools I've got. I wonder if I should get the replacement parts ready before I really start in. Tch, can see it already. It'll take me a solid month of serious treasure hunting just to put down the deposit on the parts. Damn it all. Finally got some time alone to patch up my plane. And here I am still feeling pissed off. Can't even concentrate. Master Ragna. That you, Subaru? I heard you were hanging out here with your aeroplane. I'm not bothering you, am I? Nah. I've just reached a good stopping point, so I was just thinking of taking a break anyway. Don't just stand there twiddling your thumbs. Come on over. Oh. Hope you don't mind if I hang around and keep you company. Wowee. So this is what your aeroplane looks like up close. Something tells me like everyone's going to turn up and help repair the plane. And then he can fly it again, but then he realizes, no, I don't want to leave. That sort of thing. It's so cool. My heart's racing just thinking about what it must be like to fly through the skies. Nyom. I totally get where you're coming from. It'd take you up, but, well, she's not exactly sky-worthy at the moment. Kinda surprising, though. Never figured you'd be into stuff like airplanes and gadgets. Guess it's natural for boys your age, though. I remember when all I could think of was gallons and gears. Sailing through a cloud. Nyom, nyom. Just feeling the wind in your face, blowing your hair around. Guess the only thing that's taking flight here is your imagination. I'm sorry, I must have spaced out when I saw it, thinking about airplane adventures. It's alright. Glad to see someone else appreciate her like I do. Anyway, why did you come out here? Was there something you needed from me? Well, oh yeah, guess I did say I'd train you after I finished up what I was doing here. And well, the princess and I are Splitsville now, so that's done and gone. Or done and done, I think he said. So whatever it was you wanted to talk about, I've got time now. It wasn't about that. I mean, I do want you to teach me some cool moves, but I wanted to bring you some lunch. Eh? It's nothing special. I just made what I could with the ingredients they had on hand in the mansion's kitchen. How about it? Want to try a bite? Take that as a yes, then. Ooh, a lovely picnic. Did he eat the the picnic blanket? Like where's the box? Where'd everything else go? You're not meant to eat everything, literally everything. Anyway, that sure hit the spot, especially the blanket. Thanks, Subaru. You're a real pal. You know, I never had you pegged as a kitchen ace, but my stomach's glad to be surprised. No need to flatter me. It was just some rice balls and fried chicken. Anyone could whip that up. It hardly seemed like a meal without a bowl of miso soup, but oh well. Too bad. It would have been nice to sample your soup too. Oh well, at least the weather's perfect for a picnic. Honestly, wasting a nice day like this under my plane, smeared with grease, feels kinda stupid. And I guess when I look at it like that, spending my life chasing treasure seems pretty dumb, too. Might seem that way to you right now, but I don't think so at all. Master Ragna? Thanks, Subaru. Sorry for being kind of a grump lately. I didn't mean to make you worry. Oh. Honestly, I'm surprised you came at all. After you had a front row seat to seeing me at my worst. Feel like I've really let you down. That's not true. You've never let me down. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but look at me right now. I'm pathetic, shameful. Deep down, I know that if I sit here and wallow in self-pity, you'll counter my negativity with a compliment. Damn it. I really am the worst. How are the princess and the others? Are they doing alright? Yeah. Alwen went back to her castle with Rue. She wanted to see if her father left any clues behind. Makes sense. Fiona and her butler said they needed to get in touch with some folks on the outside. And I guess Pockle and Pipiro are still poking around Ilvard. Everyone's been pretty busy. Sounds like it. Well, the way things were looking, I doubt I would have been much use. It's kind of a weight off my shoulders, you know? What do you mean by that? A guy's gotta focus on what he can do instead of worrying about what he can't do. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Hopefully sticking to that will help me get back into my groove. After all, I can't just sit here and mope around forever. Master Ragna? That's why I'm telling you not to worry about it. You're your own man. You got your own stuff going on. But there's nothing else I can do to help Alwen or the others. You said you had a grandpa back home, right? Why not go back and pay him a visit? You've been away a while. He's probably worried about you. Don't take your home and family for granted. I could, but... So I had this idea. I mean, you totally don't have to do it unless you really want to. What is it? Come on, don't make me have to start guessing. I'm not a mind reader. Why is this so hard? Relax, you could tell me, I don't bite much. In fact, whatever it is you need, let me help you out with it. You were nice enough to make me lunch, so I want to return the favor. Master Ragna? If you're set on taking it easy, would you like to come relax in my hometown? What? We have a really great hot spring. Oh, these hot springs. Can help you heal your injuries. And if you come, I'll make you another lunch with miso soup this time. Hey, question here. So this hometown of yours, where is it exactly? Oh. Fading out. Wow, Star 4 Hamlet, huh? I've been all over Ilvard and I never would have guessed there was another village out there. Well, that's the thing about living in a hidden village. Location is so good, nobody in Arctia or Rolda even knows it's there. You can say that again. I don't imagine most folks would think to look for a town halfway up a frozen mountain. I know, right? Starry Peak is the perfect place to hide a village. Sure, there's the constant snowstorms, but we've got our ways of getting around that. Come on, I'll show you. Right. Feel kind of guilty blowing off work. But there ain't much more I can do for the Tristan at the moment. You know what? Why not? I'll take you up on that offer of yours, Subaru. Really? I mean, great. I'm so happy. I was a little scared you'd turn me down. Thanks, Master Ragna. You're the best. Hey, come on now. You're getting way too excited about just a little day trip. Well, now that we've got that figured out, let's get going, shall we? We can hike to the base of the mountain, and you can show me the way from there. Yeah, let's go.
It's party time!
Alright then. So we've got you in the group.
Ta-da!
You don't do anything though.
Leave it to me!
I don't know.
Ta-da!
Coming through!
Ta-da!
I just like the ta-da.
Showtime!
Let me at him!
Oh.
Leave it to me!
It's ninja time!
Oh yeah!
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Right, but anyway, I think it's probably best we end this part here. I mean, I'm wandering around, but I can actually teleport, can't I? So it's sort of like,
I'm good to go.
what's the point? So yeah, we're going to end this part here, and in the next part, we'll... Actually, can we even get there? No, I've got to walk there. So I don't know, is that... I need a place to actually save. That's the thing, it's like... can I go in here? I can. Right, so we should be able to save. In theory. I mean, I've got to go check, because I don't know. Because I can't teleport around, so... Oh, that sort of makes sense. If we haven't got Alwen here, we can't teleport, can we? But we can...
I'm giving it 110%!
We can save. Yeah, so that's fine. Right, but yeah, so we're going to end this part here, and in the next part, we'll head off towards the snowy peaked mountain, whatever it was called. I can't remember. I can't remember. But we'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.